a poem called The Road Not Taken. Now, I want Lakeisha to answer, what do you understand by the road? Road in this word, road.
Think it means like the way or any type of way that like a
Yes,
person doesn't take or ignores.
yes. The road means a way. Now, children, as I always say in the regular poetry classes also, that poem is supposed to be enjoyed. The first thing about a poetry is that we have to enjoy the poem. The second thing is we try to find out the figurative meaning in the poem. Okay? But if we just enjoy it, we will have a different essence to it. That creates more of poets. Now here, I will like to tell you something about the poet Robert Frost. Now Robert Frost was a poet. Yes, he was an American poet, and he started poetry writing to show his individuality to the people. Do you remember one more poem we have done from him in grade 7th? What was the
Stopping by
poem?
woods on a snowy evening.
Stopping by woods on a snowy evening.
Ah,
Yes,
stopping over.
yes. And what did he say in that also? Always he has spoken about nature. Always he has spoken about the creator. He always stresses on the individuality of a person. Okay? So, realistic depictions of rural life and his command of American colloquial speech. Colloquial means the language which we use in daily life. So his poetry is also very easy to understand, right? Frost was honored frequently during his lifetime, receiving 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. He became one of America's rare public literary figures, almost an artistic institution. So he was an institution on himself, for himself and for everyone. Again, I'm telling you, he enforced that each and every person born in the
That's
world
not home.
should, yeah, somebody said something.
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay. So each and every person who is born should retain his individuality and independent thought. Individuality and independent thought. We should not follow a herd mentality. That is what he always said. Now let's see what it is in the poem. First published in 1960, The Road Not Taken shows Frost at his best as a pastoral. What is a pastoral? A nomad, a one who goes from one place to another, who combines rustic simplicity with hidden, indirect, and clarity of style and language. Now, here, I asked you what is road. The road is the symbol of the choice made by us in life. Many times we regret the choice we make, but what is done once cannot be undone. So again, this is one of my favorite poem and a very beautiful one. So I would like to tell you that everyone, whether you are a child, whether you are an adult, whether you are an old person, everyone has some choices to make in life at all the time. Now the choice can be as simple as eating a junk food, right? Or a choice can be as simple as getting up early in the morning. It is very beautiful to sleep late, but we all know that we get up early in the morning, we get extra hours in a day. It is very tempting to eat junk food, but we know that junk food has long lasting negative effects on our health. Now it's our choice to eat healthy or to eat junk food. If we eat healthy, we will have to forego the taste. If we eat junk, we have to forego the, what do we
Health.
forego? We have to forego the health. But whatever it is our choice and it should be our choice. What is done once cannot be undone. So man regrets for what he has denied himself in life rather than what he has chosen. Hence, the poet has given his poem the title, The Road Not Taken. Now, why does man regret? I'll again give an option. I'll again give an example. For me, I know if I eat potatoes, it is going to have a bad effect on my, ill effect on my health. So I'll forego potatoes. But then I will regret my foregoing potatoes because even then I get sick, right? But should I regret? That is a point. That is a question. The thing which I can, we all know that we don't have to go out due to coronavirus. We don't have to go out, right? If we make a
Yes.
choice of going out, is anybody else responsible for that choice? No.
No.
Then we cannot regret and blame anyone, right? But here, having said that, also, even if we have made a wrong choice, we can always come back to the correct choice. So, choices, we should take a risk of making choice, right? What if the choice becomes a correct one? Like I always said that I became a teacher out of passion. That was my passion, and that's why I don't regret it, right? But I had to make a choice between two careers, and I have chosen teaching, and I love teaching. Correct? Now, the
Yes.
word road not only means way, it also means journey or the stages of journey. Here, road does not signify any ordinary road, but functions as a metaphor of a vital decision in our life. Some vital decision in our life. So, not just some ordinary decisions. Getting up early is a very ordinary decision. We have to do it anyway. It's a lifestyle. That's the lifestyle which we follow. But there are some vital decisions in life. Like to, who is that who is doing all this screen ke upar?
Ma'am, it happened in the last class also. It's happening from the
No,
last
it is
class.
some
Is
child who is doing it. I am not liking it.
Ma'am, I don't know, ma'am.
Please don't do all such things. Stop using your cursor. Right. So, children, now this was the vital decision of life. Should we disturb the class in between by painting the screen blue?
ma'am, it
Right?
was happening in Hindi also. I don't know.
It happened in Hindi also, ma'am.
No, no, no. Don't give me any explanation. I know you all are doing. Somebody is doing. And if I start calling the names, then they will say, no, ma'am, we are not doing. Now it's better you stop it. Okay. So metaphor is when we compare two things without using as or like. Shivank, are you paying attention?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Simile is what? Simile is when we compare two things using as or like. Here we are not comparing I think I should quit the class right now. Right. So now, have you understood what metaphor is? It's a comparison of two ideas without using as or like. So the poem talks about the choices one has to make in life and their consequences. One day, while walking in a wooded area full of trees, the poet comes to a place where he has to decide which road he should take. He starts debating over the choices as he realizes he cannot walk on both. However, he decides to take the second path with the intention of traveling on the first some other time in the future. Now comes the poem. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. The speaker describes his position. He has been out for walking in the woods and comes in between the diversion of two roads. He stands there looking as far down each one he can see. He would like to try out both, but doubts he can do that. So therefore he continues to look down the roads from long time, trying to make his decision about which road to take. then took the other as just as far, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that, the passing there had worn the really about the same. So the two roads, one was not walked upon, so was looking green, and other was plain because people were walking on that. So he took a road which was not walked upon. He went on the, again I will say, Robert Frost was an independent individual personality. So he took a road which was grassy, which nobody had walked upon. He looked on the first one to where it bent in the undergrowth, and the second one, and he decided to take the other path because it seemed to have less travel than the first. But then he goes on to say that they actually were very similarly. The second one that he took seems less travel, but as he thinks about it, he realizes that they were really about the same. Not exactly the same, but only about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden back. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So he says that, thinking up after everything, he thought he will travel the road which was traveled by other people some other day, and he took the road which was not traveled, thinking, knowing the fact that maybe he will not get a chance to travel that road again. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. Now, this is the very, very critical stanza in the poem. Here, I shall be telling this with a sigh. A sigh can be a symbol of an expression of sadness also, and an expression of relief also, happiness also, that because he took a road which was not traveled by anyone, by very few people, he could made all the difference. That is, he became famous as a poet. What if he became famous as a poet, winner of so many awards? What if he has taken the road which was traveled by everyone? He might have not been made so many differences in the poetic society. I like this explanation of this stanza more, the positive one. The negative explanation can be that he was sad that he did not travel on the road which was traveled by other people because he was
He
not so
lost
famous.
the road. He
Huh?
was not so successful on the. He was not so
Yes,
successful on the other road.
yes. But looking at Robert Frost, who was a successful poet, we think he has written it with a happy note only. But when we start searching on the net for the meaning of this, you'll find both the things. Both are correct. But children, as I always say, we should have a positive attitude towards life. I would like to go with a positive thought only. That when we are individual, when we take independent decisions, whether our choice is wrong or not, it is our choice, and that will make a difference. That will definitely make a difference for a betterment. So the word difference is taken in a positive way, but there is nothing in the poem that suggests that this difference signals a positive outcome. The speaker could not offer such information because he has not lived the difference yet. The other word that leads not discerning readers astray is the word sigh. By taking difference to mean a positive difference, they think that the sigh is one of a nostalgic relief, the one which I was saying. However, a sigh can also mean regret. There is the oh dear kind of sigh, but also the wah, relief kind of sigh. Which one is it? We do not know. If it is the relief sigh, then the difference means the speaker is glad he took the road. He did it. If it is the regret side, then the difference would not be good and the speaker would be sighing in regret. So, let's see what is the message of the poem.
Mom,
Yes?
Mom, couldn't it also be a mixed feeling that he did have regret, but at the same time he was relieved?
Prajita, with a sigh of regret for what thing? Regret for what? For making a choice, or regret for not taking the other road, for missing out on something which was on the other road?
Ma'am, it could be regret for missing out on something and relief for taking the second
Right.
road.
Right, it can be. It can be. We can see in English, as I always say, you can add lot of inputs, right? What I am telling is is a very basic input. You can add this also, that he had a sigh of regret that he could not see what was there on the another road, but at the same time a sigh of relief that he made a correct choice in his life and he became a famous poet. We can do like that, right? Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken, seems to hold out the motto that life is a continuous journey, full of divergence now and then. The important thing is to move on without looking back, whether the choice of paths taken was right or wrong. See, this I always keep on saying, whether we have done this poetry or not, I always keep on saying that whether we are moving or not is a question, right? Suppose I'll give a very basic example. Suppose we got very less marks in one exam. Did we sit and cry on that mark, or we worked better to get better marks in the next exam?
We
That
worked
is what
better.
counts,
We worked better in
right?
that.
So we can never think that, oh my God, my life has stopped because I got bad marks. So the important thing is to move on without looking back. Aparajita, Karni, Divya, Latisha, Shifali, Venkat Varun, Chris, Arbaz, and all the children, other children whose name I am not taking. Always remember, in Leadership Club also we have discussed this thing, that it is important to move ahead. If we have made a mistake, it's fine. But the important thing is not to sit and cry on that, rather than get up again, gather all the energy and start moving ahead again. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
We cannot get everything in life and have to make choices. Whatever direction in our life takes is determined by the choice made by us. In the journey of life, one can seldom come back to travel the roads not taken earlier. Right? Now we go to a shop to buy a dress. I like a Western dress as well as I like a traditional dress. The thing is, my pocket doesn't allow me to buy both the dresses and I have to take a decision. So depending on my thought process and what I require, that moment I'll make my decision. So decisions are always situation based, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's start some questions. The poet stood at the intersection of, who can
A
answer?
road. Me.
Intersection means crossroads. Who
I
can
was
answer?
painted yellow.
Huh? Okay, let's see whether this, that was wrong. So correct answer is in autumn forest. The yellow woods here suggest the autumn season. I am again and again telling, autumn, yellow stands for something which is bright. In falling leaves also we have learned the word golden.
Yes.
Okay. All the other answers were wrong. The poet regrets that
The part was
First
Could
one.
not travel on both the
The
roads
first
we
simultaneously.
could.
I'm the first
Yeah,
one.
the first one.
okay, let's see.
The
Yes,
first one, the
correct.
first one.
Yes, correct. Let's go to the next one. The poet finally chooses the road.
Which has been traveled by many.
Very
First one. Which very few trodden on.
few trodden on.
Which very few trod it on.
Trodden
Very few
on.
trodden on.
Okay. It
Very
has been
trodden on.
traveled by many.
The third one.
Wrong.
Third one.
And few said with very few trodden on. So that's correct. This one is correct. Okay. Quote a line from the poet to show that it was not easy for the poet to decide which road to follow.
Long I stood.
One.
And sorry, I could not travel both.
It's the second one.
Ma'am, I think
Second one.
Second one.
The second one.
How many are saying the second one?
Me.
ma'am, it's 50-50 for me, ma'am.
Third one.
Ma'am, it's the third one, ma'am. It should be the third one.
Second one.
I think
Okay,
Second one.
third. It's the third one.
The second one.
It's the first one.
Fourth one.
Okay, let's
It's
see
the
that.
third
the second one.
Wrong. Wrong.
Third one.
Correct.
Ma'am, they asked which road to follow, and they
And ma'am-
clearly said that I stood long.
You have to
Second.
take the phrase. And sorry, I could not travel both ways. Long I stood making decision.
Ma'am, the
Right?
second one shows the regret, ma'am, whereas the third one shows that how long it took him to
Yes,
decide.
yes. How long it took for me to
Yes.
decide. Okay. Pick out the lines which say that the two roads look similar that morning. It's easy. This one is easy.
Ma'am, the last one.
From the last one.
The last
Last one.
I think the last one.
The last one.
I'm the last.
Last one, precise.
It cannot be anything else. The rest of the three sentences don't make sense.
Yes.
Okay. Now, way leads on to way means
There are many roads ahead.
There are many roads ahead.
First one.
first one.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Third
Third
one.
one.
None of these.
Third one.
Third one then.
So one
Fourth one.
decision. Okay, pay attention. One decision you make and it leads to another decision, then to another decision, then to another decision. So if you take a wrong decision, it will lead to wrong decisions. If you take a correct decision, it will lead to many more correct decisions. Carney, you are still taking running notes? Right.
Recording and you're taking time.
Way leads on to way means
There are
this is the same thing.
One
One
road
road
joins
joins.
third one. One road joins the
Third
other
one.
road.
Okay. What does that refer to in the last line of the poem?
that has made all difference. It refers to his decision to take
This
the other
is
road.
decision.
The second one.
Man,
the
Okay.
second one.
Let's see,
Second
let's see,
one.
let's see.
The second one.
Second
Wrong.
one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's again the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it
Why
repeating?
is I repeated in the last stanza?
What was it?
I used one word again and
To
again.
show the
again.
poet's
Towards individual.
individuality.
Show the poet's
Individuality.
Fourth
one.
Right.
First one.
Last
From
one.
start, I was focusing on the word individuality.
I even. How can that be correct?
Which is I. Why is I repeated in the last stanza?
Ma'am, can
To
you
show the
this
poet's
last stanza?
hesitation.
Ma'am, no one remembers the last stanza.
Wow,
See, the last stanza is I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages are hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled, and that made a
Right.
all
And that is
the
the problem.
difference.
Thank you.
Why with a hesitation he is saying that? Because it may not be correct for somebody. He is happy that he took a correct decision. If I take a decision of going and working in an IT industry, then I will have another story to tell you by the end of my journey, that with a sigh, oh my God, what a mistake I made of going into that industry. So I'll be sad. Okay?
Ma'am, this one is the first or the third?
The role
Choices
is
in life.
And
Choices in
life.
Choices in life.
Choices in life.
Everyone, choices in life.
Forward.
It's not
It's
challenge.
really obvious.
It's obvious. Yes. Next question. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made the difference. Did we do this?
No.
Then how come?
Mm.
Okay. And that
Third
has
one.
made all the difference. The second line of the extract means
The third one.
Third one,
that
ma'am.
was already I showed the answer.
The third one.
The choice has made him what he is, a famous poet. So that's why I'm telling you that I would go with a positive thought. In the first stanza, the poet is talking of the present time when he has to choose one of the two words. What time is he thinking of in the last stanza?
The past.
Ma'am, the past.
Past? Let's see.
Present.
Oh, the
Future, some ages and ages.
Future.
Oh yeah, he writes is somewhere ages and ages hence.
Yes. Right?
somewhere ages and hence is the past thing. See, the past. Somewhere ages and hence.
How can it be past?
Why is it the same sentence over there?
Fine. We'll do this.
The meeting has a several minutes now. It's not going to end so soon.
Yes.
Yeah, unlimited minutes.
Meeta ma'am forever.
Me
Hashtag
the
Meeta
forever.
ma'am class.
Army never
Hashtag-
fails to bring a smile on my face. Okay.
We know, ma'am.
I took the one. We have done all this, right?
We are
Yes.
done with the whole chapter plus your question answers.
This
Can we
did
discuss
do
about the
this?
worksheet?
We just did this.
We did this? Okay, fine. Then that means it's over. Right?
Ma'am, can we do the worksheet?
Yeah.
Wait, let me come back. Let me stop sharing.
Khatam Shud.
Oh, yeah.
Harun and the Sea of Stories.
What?
Way better than
He
the.
told Khatam Shud, so Harun and the Sea of Stories.
Right.
I
Now
heard
ask
Harun and the
about
Sea
the
of Stories.
worksheet that you had to ask.
Ma'am, what about the rhyming scheme?
Yes, we have to do the rhyming scheme of the poetry.
It's
What?
so easy, ma'am.
What is the
It's
rhyming
really
scheme?
easy. It's really easy.
A, B.
A, B, A, B, A, B, C.
A, B, A, B.
A, B, A, B, C.
What
Where is
else?
my pen?
What are the
Ma'am,
first?
which is the correct rhyming scheme, ma'am?
Huh?
Which is the correct rhyming scheme? We told 3 rhyming schemes.
Right. I would like to know what are the other figures of speech used in this poetry. One I have told that is metaphor. What are the other figures of speech? My favorite
Image.
figure of speech is used a lot in this.
Ma'am, simile.
No. It's not her favorite.
Simile is not at all there.
Imagery.
Who said that?
Even I said imagery.
Who said imagery?
Divya, I guess.
Right now, I think it was
Divya
Divya.
and Shifali.
Divya.
Yes. Imagery is one of my favorite figures of speech because it evokes all the senses, all the 5 senses. What are the 5 senses which we can see? There's only one sense, I think. Two senses. One is the visual one. Yellow woods, 2 roads, less
Both the
forward.
morning that equally lay in leaves no step that had trodden back.
Right. And the second one is the feel. I am getting a feel of fresh air also, that I'm standing when I was reading this poetry. rather when I teach this poetry, I can feel myself in the place of Robert Frost, standing on a crossroad thinking which way to go. Always. Right?
Every
That
year, ma'am becomes Robert Frost in this poem.
That's the reason I like this poetry a lot, because a lot of imagination can be done. So I can imagine myself as whatever I want to be, and then later I also see myself very successful. So that's how, options are thrown upon us. Now, what else?
Ma'am, the class. I feel very sad in this class because we cannot see you while explaining this. Otherwise, there is more feeling to this poem.
Is it? We'll take the poetry again once the school reopens because
Ma'am,
this
I'm
is
literally, I lie in the night looking at the fan and I'll be thinking, कि June में जब school start होगा, how is it gonna be?
it will
I
be
know,
very
right? Like,
exciting.
how are you even gonna study?
It will be very exciting. We all will be together. It will be very
First of
exciting.
all, will it get started in June or not?
Ah, yeah, point. Okay, that can also be a point, right?
Who is asking those questions?
We all, ma'am, we all want to
Me
meet
Who
you.
is
positive.
asking that question whether the school will start or not? Of course, it will start. Of
Ma'am,
course,
it's
Ma'am
really
is going to
boring,
start the
ma'am.
school.
okay. Okay. Aditya is Aditya. Yes.
I like online classes better.
What?
What?
Oh wait, my mic is not mute.
No. Online classes are not good. Online classes are good, but we need interaction, right, Aditya?
A lot of interaction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now, any other doubt, children?
Worksheet, ma'am.
First worksheet. Okay. Children, I have sent you the question answers of fun they had. Correct? With that, I have sent a multiple choice question worksheet.
Plus
Isn't it?
paragraph wise question answers.
Plus question answers in that. So the question answers you have to do in any notebook which you have got. Worksheet you can do as it is. So Pradeep, stop chatting.
Ma'am, you're
Right?
the first person who realized that we are chatting. In every class we chat, the other teachers don't even care.
Exactly, ma'am. When I was class yesterday, we were chatting so much and nobody
I
realized.
don't want these disturbances in between chatting to each other. Right. So the notes you will file it, make a file because each lesson question answers. As I told you, in 9th grade, lot of extra questions will be given. It's not only the textbook questions that you have to solve. There are many extra questions. You never know what is going to be asked. And you cannot mug up all the question answers also. So you should be thorough with the lesson. Again, I am telling you, children, thorough with the lesson.
Can we
Right?
send the worksheets on WebGenie?
Yes. Fun they had. Worksheet, notes. Now stopping by woods also, worksheet, literary devices, everything will come to you by tomorrow. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Next class, when do we have our next class on Saturday?
No.
We have online classes on Saturday also.
No, yes, you
I
have.
don't
But I
think
don't
there was a schedule for that.
Ma'am, it's on Monday. Next is on Monday.
So Monday, I am going to do the another textbook that is Moments. I am not going to do now Beehive. Beehive, I have already completed first 2 chapters. Okay? So I'll be doing Moments. One chapter is Moments. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
And what is the chapter's name?
The Lost Child. It's again a very beautiful
Ma'am,
chapter.
I read that
You
story.
all will enjoy it. Okay?
Ma'am, it's just about a child who gets lost.
And
Shefali,
the worst part is, ma'am, everything in that chapter relates to this generation's children, ma'am. Everything.
okay, okay. Let's not discuss what we are going to do on Monday. If you have any other doubt now, we can have it. Otherwise, we can all leave the session.
Ma'am,
1 second, ma'am.
ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I didn't understand the last stanza, ma'am.
Mohit?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 1 minute. I'll explain. Okay. The 4th stanza says, I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. So, Mohit, and all those who have, I told this stanza very clearly because it is the very important one. That he's here, the word sigh means that the poet is happy that he took the road which he made a choice in life which nobody has taken. And hence he became a very famous poet. Say, for example, maybe Mr. Robert Frost parents wanted him to become a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer. He wanted to become a poet, which is not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody wants to become an author or a poet. But he followed the path of becoming a poet, and hence he became a very famous poet. Do you all remember the movie Three
Yes, ma'am.
Idiots?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
1 minute. In that, there was one person called Farhan, right?
Yes.
Amir Khan's friend. Now that Farhan's father wanted him to become a engineer.
Engineer.
He wanted to become a photographer.
Photographer.
Wildlife photographer. What did he go and tell his dad? That even if I become an engineer, I will not be a successful one. I might not be a successful one. But if I become a wildlife photographer, I will be at least happy. Right?
Whatever I will get, I will give it to you at least. I'll be happy in what I'm doing.
So at least I will be happy. So the biggest thing in life is to be happy, children. But also I am telling you, as a teacher, I am telling you that we have to concentrate on everything. To fulfill our dreams, we have time. But right now our main motive is to pass out 9th and 10th with good marks. So we have to do in all the subjects, equal efforts in all the subjects. Right? We can become anything. That's according to the poet. Right? So again, Mohit, now is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody else?
No, ma'am.